All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ravens flock. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. So, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Action Jackson. That is all that needs to be said. Your boy has come back home. He pulled up to the facility. He's here. He's where he belongs, with the Ravens. That's right. Lamar Jackson showed up to the Ravens facility today. He will be participating in the Ravens minicamp, as we all expected. Now, the media didn't expect this. The media is kind of just surprised to see Lamar here, which is why they've been reporting it, because if you've been paying attention to what's been going on the last couple of weeks, the media has been pushing a narrative of Lamar potentially holding out for a contract, and that's the reason he's not at OTAs. They've been pushing that narrative really strong, and we've spoken on it as well here on the channel. They have really been pushing this narrative and saying, yeah, Lamar is holding out. He's holding out for a new contract. Obviously, he wants a new contract, which is why he's not showing up to OTAs. And that's going to be the same case for minicamp. They were really speculating, and they truly believed that this guy was not going to show up to minicamp. Well, lo and behold, Lamar pulled up to minicamp, and the media does not know how to feel about that. They really don't know how to react to that news, because they were kind of shocked. They were probably a little shocked to also see Kyler Murray show up, but Kyler showed up because he's been very advocate about wanting to get a new contract. So Kyler showed up, Lamar showed up, all things well for those two franchises in terms of their quarterback being there. No problems there. But for the Ravens, having number 8 back in the facility is great. Him just being in the facility, you can tell the energy is different. When your franchise guy walks into that building, everything's different. The energy's different. The energy's different in the fan base. It's different in the facility. It's different with the players, the coaches, the personnel, everybody. When your guy walks in, the energy is different. When Ray Lewis was here and he walked into that building, the energy just shifted, because it was different when he was there. And that's the same that can be said for Lamar Jackson. So it's great to have number 8 back in the facility. Obviously, we missed him. It's great to see him there. So he will be participating in the Ravens minicamp. Can't wait to see what happens there. Now, obviously, the coaches and some of the players will be able to talk to the media this week during minicamp. So Lamar is expected to talk to the media. However, it won't be until Thursday, because the media is going to talk with them Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Lamar won't talk with the media until Thursday, and I believe that's at 11:30 in the morning. So Ravens flock, be on the lookout, because whatever comes out of that press conference, we are definitely going to be covering. Should be very interesting. But yeah, Lamar won't talk with the media until Thursday, which will be the first time he's talked to the media since the end of the season. So yeah, a lot of interesting things. I'm sure they're going to ask about his contract. They'll probably ask as to why he wasn't there in OTAs. It's going to be a bunch of stuff, but yeah, it's just nice to have number 8 back there. It was also nice to see one J.K. Dobbins all spiffied out in his Ravens uniform, man. When he had his jersey on and he's like, it's good to be back, man, I almost shed a tear. I legitimately almost shed a tear, because damn, we really missed J.K. Dobbins. Same for Gus Edwards, because he was also there as well. So our running back duo, man, we really need them this season. Like, a lot of people really took the run game for granted. We know how great Lamar Jackson is in the run game, but we don't want to have him as our primary runner. He was great, but J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards was the perfect 1-2 punch for our run game, and they did a fantastic job in 2020. Oh my God, with those two out on the field helping out Lamar Jackson, that was fantastic. And some people took that for credit. They took that not for credit, they took that for granted. So when we came into last season, all of a sudden we lost both those guys. Everyone's like, Lamar still dominates in the run game. We'll be able to figure out who we can put there, and we'll manage. No. This run game was night and day. It wasn't even remotely close to what it was with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, because those two are a great duo, and they do so much for us. So to have both of them back in the facility, healthy again. We don't know if they're going to actually practice. I don't know if they're going to participate with everyone else during this mini camp, because obviously they're coming off of season-ending injuries from last season. So maybe they probably won't actually participate in the mini camp. We might not see them participate at all until training camp starts, but we'll see what happens. I believe they definitely progress well with their surgery and the whole their whole rehab to get to this point. So I'm sure they're in great condition, in great shape to get back out there. But I don't know if the Ravens are willing to test them out early on. I believe Ronnie Stanley was also there as well, so it's great to see him healthy. It's just great to see all our guys there together. Everyone's healthy. Lamar just being back in the facility is fantastic for the group. It's fantastic for the unit, because when you have your franchise quarterback there, especially for minicamp, it does so much. So everyone was happy to see him. The first person to break that news obviously had to be one Marlon Humphrey. Another person who broke that news was Rashad Bateman, so that was cool. But yeah, just you could tell the guys are just happy to see LJ back in the facility, and they're ready to go to work. Lamar himself, he posted a video on the Ravens YouTube channel, the Ravens Twitter, which I'm pretty sure they also posted on the Ravens YouTube channel. I might go check that, but on the Twitter channel. And yeah, he just said he's back, and he's ready for next season. He's ready to go. He's excited. He can't wait to get started. So yeah, having LJ back in the building is fantastic. Having all our guys back in the building is fantastic. Minicamp is gonna be something very interesting. This week's gonna be a lot of information being coming out, because now we're starting to reach it. We're starting to reach the regular season. It's really here. Today's June 13th. September 13th is probably when the season's gonna start for the most part, around there. So we are probably, 90 days? I think we're about 90, 89 days away from the season starting. So yeah, it's gonna be fantastic, man. We're all the way in June. This mini camp's gonna be nice, and then we're gonna have a whole month before we have to get ready for training camp. And once training camp gets here, it's officially go time. It's time to go, and it's time to get to work. So football is slowly starting to come back, and I'm glad to see it. I'm just glad the Ravens are healthy. Hopefully we can stay healthy, because we got a lot of special pieces here, and I'm very interested to see how this defense is going to look. The newly improved offensive line, hopefully Stanley comes, the way Stanley's been looking in terms of this offseason and how he's improved and gotten better coming off of his injury. Yeah, he seems like he's good to go. I'm sure they're going to pace him as well. We'll just see what happens. Well, who else? Jawan James, I believe. He's also another person who seems to be progressing well. He might also be able to be good to go by the time of the season. Don't know about training camp, though, but his progression is going well. And it's just great to see the guys out there, man. It's great to see the guys out there. It's great to see everybody healthy and participating. And, yeah, this week, it's going to be fun. With Ravens minicamp starting, we feel like we're getting one step closer to football. Not exactly there, but we are getting closer, and that's all we can ask for. So, football is getting closer, man. It's getting closer, and I just can't wait. We actually might be below 90 days if I'm thinking about it. Either way, it's like, 2-3 months away? I can't wait. It was 2-3 months away until football is officially here. The journey feels longer than it really needs to be, but football, it's always been a 6-7 month journey to just a 6-7 month journey until you get to watch your team again, unless they're in the playoffs. Because if you get eliminated in the regular season, that's December, early January. You won't see them again until September, so that's a long time. And then with football in general, it ends in February with the Super Bowl. So from February all the way to September, it is what it is. Obviously, we're going to have games in August with the preseason games, but it's preseason, so there's not much to expect. And I do believe the Ravens aren't really going to put out their main guys there in preseason. After the whole situation that happened last year with J.K. Dobbins getting injured in a preseason game against Washington, I don't think they want to try that again. They might just be in the situation where they're like, yeah, let's just, we might put 1 or 2 of our starters out there. Maybe we put Lamar out there to just, get himself warm up that arm, just go out there, throw the ball a couple times for the first quarter and just call it a day for one game in the preseason. But I don't expect to see a lot of starters out there. I don't think Baltimore is going to look to take that chance, especially after what happened last year. They might just want to have all their guys be good and not try them out there in the preseason. Then again, who knows what Harbaugh's got planned. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here. Let's not continue to ramble on. It's great to have number 8 back in the building. It's great to have everyone back. It's nice to see J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards healthy again. Ronnie Stanley being healthy again. Jawan James getting better, improving. It's great to see all our guys out there and, just being back in the facility. Obviously, they're going to be practicing this week, and it officially starts Tuesday because today was just the media day. But, yeah, I can't wait to see these guys go out there and do their stuff and slowly get themselves ready for another great NFL season, hopefully for the Ravens. With that being said, that is all I've got to say, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.